Hello all. Tonight we're going to take a look at my General Electric 3-speed non-electrically reversible box fan. I bought this I think last summer. It's in pretty good shape. It doesn't really need any kind of restoration work. Maybe if anything, clean up the rear grills on it a little bit. But it's pretty pristine. Still has the original cord on it yet. It's not my favorite plug, but it doesn't have to be. It's my favorite 2-prong plug, though, put it that way. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So this is a non-electrically reversible model. Let's take a look at the bottom. I think I believe the name tag is actually on the bottom of it. Tell you what, it's a heavy little bugger. All right, here's his nameplate. So this is a General Electric model F15W12, made in the best country in the world, USA. All right. Even the handle's a nice heavy metal. There's nothing lightweight about this fan at all. It's pretty heavy, pretty beefy. I like that tag it has on. It kind of reminds me of the Emerson Quietcool logo a little bit, even though it's totally different. So same exact thing, only totally different. So the reason I got this, and the reason I tracked one down, I was in Shawmont School in Philadelphia, Roxborough section, between 2000 and 2004. And one math teacher, RIP, by the way, Harrison Tate, one of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet, had 2 of these in the windows. Technically 3 of them. So there was a 3-blade, 3-speed, just like this one. And in the window to the right of it, he always had the same fan, but the electrically reversible variation. And it had a little switch under here. I'm actually looking for one of those too. Now, Jordan, you made a nice, generous offer to do a direct trade with me for them. However, as much as I appreciated the offer, I declined for the sole purpose of, I need this one too. Now, the room it was in was on the corner of the building, so there will be a 3rd window over on that side. And that had the white version of it. And I can't remember if it was electrically reversible or not, but it definitely was 3 metal blades like this one here. I want to say that one was not electrically reversible, but I could be wrong. Because I remember I liked the blue blades better, so I paid more attention to those two. That, and they were kind of like right in the front of the room, so I'd always look at them. It would actually kind of distract me a lot, but that's okay. It was a math class, so I always caught on to it pretty good anyway. Like I used to be able to do that stuff blindfolded. But anyway, see, it's in very good shape. It's got a little bit of surface rust on the bottom here, nothing crazy. Definitely not enough for me to want to mess with it. It gives a little bit of my voice going out, a little bit of character anyway. So yeah, there's that. This one is set up in a more traditional way than the Pencrest that we looked at. This one here, the motor mounts in from the back. So again, it really, if I did have to restore this for whatever reason, it would not be that hard. There's 4 conductors, one for your neutral and one for each winding for the speed control. Goes in that little, your box is wrapped in insulation right there in case it ever got wet or whatever. Like I said, a little bit of surface rust on the bottom, but again, nothing crazy. So what we're gonna do is plug it in and try it. So we're on off right now. Put it in the tripod. And just so you guys can get a good idea of what's going on here. Put it reasonably back. Try to get it as center as I can. Looks pretty good right there. Start with low speed. And again, these old metal blade fans, it's amazing on low speed how quiet that is and how much air it actually does move. take a closer look at it too. But it gets a little bit louder, actually quite significantly louder, but it has a ridiculously higher amount of airflow. It's reaching all the way in the back. Again, we'll put it in the tripod for a minute so you can hear what it sounds like from a normal, reasonable distance. There's high speed. It makes a decent amount of noise on high, as you would expect. If you have this and the JCPenney next to each other, you have literally like a wind tunnel. It's great. And this one here doesn't zap the shit out of you, but it's not grounded. I'll do a video on that though when I'm taking it apart, doing a restoration on that. I also have a really cool project that me and Dave are going to be doing. I can't wait to share with you guys either. It's going to be top notch. That's awesome, man. Goes to show you what the quality went into any kind of appliance back then. Pretty sure back in those days, box fans were considered to be a small appliance. Yeah, I believe these to be early 1960s, but I could be wrong. I'm sure one of my fan experts would be more than happy to chime in on an exact date or year if they have an idea. So yeah, again, I'm looking for the same thing with the electrically reversible version too. Now that's the only difference is obviously there's going to be a switch on here for intake and exhaust. His was missing a little button that little cover like that, so it's just a bare switch exposed, and I didn't really realize that until later on in life when I saw them on eBay. When I was looking, they have a cap that goes on that says intake and exhaust, and under here where it says 3-speed, it'll say 3-speed, and then underneath in cursive it'll say electrically reversible. And somehow 10-year-old me noticed that. That was actually in 8th grade, so 14-year-old me, 13, 14-year-old me actually noticed that. Now I was always more into air conditioners, but the old fans are actually pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really collect them, but I will take the ones that are nostalgic to me or that bring back memories such as that. So that being said, there's the General Electric early 1960s. And if you guys, if it's one of the guys that scrolled through and didn't watch the whole video, which I am not offended by that. The model number is F15W12, made in USA. Have a look at the knob. And let's hear that startup sound in full blast. Go on the back where the actual motor is, might get a better. That does sound like kind of like a whirlwind, don't it? Here it goes. And it does not shake at all. It's a very well balanced blade. So either the thing does not have very heavy use on it, or it was always well taken care of. I'm actually kind of leaning toward the latter due to the amount of surface rust. But somebody definitely cared about this fan. They definitely maintained it. They definitely did the routine maintenance on it. So kudos to them. They took really good care of it, and it shows. That, and it also goes to show you the you know, the quality of the appliances of that era. They're never going to make anything with that kind of durability or longevity ever again. I know a lot of people like to shit on their modern day Lasco 3733s. They do blow air. They don't blow as much air as that. They're noisy, but they do seem to work. And they're $15. So why would you want? Why? I don't really see a point in knocking a product that costs $15. Of course, it's going to be a piece of shit. What do you expect? Anyway. That's all I really got for tonight, guys. Catch you next time. Pretty soon, I hope I can be back in working on the 1956 Fetters, which was, of course, as you guys know, my most wanted unit that I recently, well, somewhat recently got. But we're going in another deep freeze here next week, so I'm not going to be outside much at all. I have a hard time with the freaking cold anymore. I hate it. Ironically enough, I still live in PA. Anyway, guys. Peace out. Catch you next time. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I'll gladly talk about this fan or talk about anything. Yeah, hit me up in the comment box. Peace. And also, it's getting to be the time of year where we're actually going to be starting to plan this year's 2025 air conditioner meet. So stay tuned for updates on that. You can check in with me here. Or better yet, the best way to do it is join Vintage Air Conditioners on Facebook, the group. I'm the admin there, so we'll take is just please answer the entry questions. They are not hard. You have no idea how many people can't answer the 3 questions. This is how I know you're not a spammer. Just do join the group, but please also do answer the 3 questions. Catch you next time. Peace out.